Okay, so we're recording. Hello. So my name is Kate Cherry. I'm the Regional Director of the Athena Network in Bedfordshire and St Albans. And I'm joined here today by Kam Grewal of KD Accounting Solutions for this member spotlight. Hi, Kam.
Hi, Kate.
So what we like to do, or I like to do, is just interview our members of our wonderful groups, just to find out a bit more about them and share that with the wider wider networking community, if you like, so that we can shout about and rave about what it is you do. And for me, I think the best way to do that is let you tell us what you do. And so I currently run 6 groups across Bedfordshire and the St Albans area, and Kam is a member of our St Albans South group, aren't you, Kam? Which will one day meet at the Noak Hotel in St Albans, but we've never actually met there since we launched. We've been online since March last year. So I'm going to jump right in then and ask you firstly, Kam, so what is your business? What do you do and how do you help people?
So I've set up my accounting practice based in St Albans, and I like to say that I help business owners feel empowered by helping them understand their accounts and therefore their business position throughout the year. So not a once a year type conversation.
I love that. So you do a mixture of, I guess you probably have some people that just do their tax return with you, but then most people, you're going to want to follow them through the year and have a relationship with them from a business perspective, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. So I do everything from bookkeeping all the way through to the stats. But my favourite bit is obviously being involved with businesses on a more regular basis and looking at, where the business is going, how I can help them with growth, just through looking at numbers. I think it's really important to be on top of that.
Oh, brilliant. So what's working, what's not working, and I guess things for them to be aware of so there aren't so many surprises at the end of the year.
That's right, yeah.
Excellent. And so tell us about, how did you come to do this? What's your background?
I've predominantly worked in industry. I never thought I was going to be a practice accountant. So I love working with non-financial people, training them up, working with them to understand what they're looking at. And then in my most recent role, I did actually work in a practice, but I was doing all of that type of work, the in-house management accounting. And it was surprising how eye-opening it was for some of our clients to have that type of feedback from their accountant. So I decided to set myself up, and obviously for the flexibility as well, setting up your own business, but also to offer that as an accountant, the hands-on approach, as well as getting the legal bits and bobs done.
So I guess seeing it from both perspectives, you've got a really good view of the help a small business might need.
Yes, I think a lot of people assume that they should understand their numbers as well, and it's really not the case. There's people like me who are obviously trained in this and can find the best way to help you understand what you're looking at when you're looking at your reports or your numbers.
And I think it can be as simple as remembering what you're entitled to as well, because we don't know all that. We're not trained on that as small business owners, and we don't spend our time checking HMRC updates, do we? So you guys are best placed, I guess, to really be on top of everything that we're entitled to and how we reflect our numbers, I guess, when we do our returns.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's right.
So you joined Athena a few months ago, didn't you? Actually, it's a good few months ago now, isn't it? I've lost track.
November, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so you're a few official meetings in. What attracted you to Athena? Why did you join?
It all happened really quickly, didn't it? I started my business in October, and then I joined you guys in November. I didn't quite know what I was doing with networking, to be completely honest. I thought, right, I'm going to kind of get to meet some people. They're going to be very seasoned in what they do, and there'll be an element of support and some insights and learning for me. But actually, after my first visitor meeting, everyone was so warm and welcoming and supportive that I jumped on that accountant's chair, and I joined because, you know, that whole community feel of like-minded people is really valuable.
It's never available for long, is it, the accountancy in groups like that? So
No,
oh,
no.
great. Um, and I love that you got yourself out there and started networking when you were brand new and understood that that's something you're going to need to do. You're in setup mode and getting your head around being your own business, but at the same time, people need to know about you. So I think you've done a brilliant job. Um, what tips would you give a woman setting up her business right now? I guess because you have that double perspective of set up a business, but also set up a business in a pandemic. So, what tips do you have?
Yeah. I think anybody that's looking to go into business needs to make sure that they've really worked hard on their business plan and understand it. So don't just write, I'm going to do this and I want to be here. You need to work backwards and almost going backwards with the building blocks of how you're going to reach your goal. Sometimes it can be really overwhelming when you start a business, trying to think, right, I've got this dream and I want it to work, but I don't know what the next step is. Working backwards, you can almost put in a milestone for each, you know, each stepping stone, if you like, and it's not going to overwhelm you. It's going to give you realistic targets to work through and progress. And my other tip would be to definitely network, especially while we're in a pandemic, because it's been so nice to get together with people, even if it's on Zoom, and have that support and people that are in the same position as you. They're always trying to help each other. So I definitely say get yourself out there.
And have a community, right? I think that's really important as well because we can feel so isolated at the
Yeah,
moment. So knowing that you're going to
yeah,
get
definitely.
online, and of course because you've joined. Well, we're currently still virtual, so you're able to visit any other group nationally for free. And although the accountancy is very popular, there are still groups, aren't there? Have you managed to use your Pass Plus anywhere?
I think I'm due one this week in Bedford.
Excellent. Oh, yes, there you are. That's Wednesday, I was about to say. But then you can visit nationally as well. And there are definitely groups that don't have accountants. So there's that opportunity, which is great. So you get to meet other people as well. So, what's next for you and your business?
So I am desperately trying to push my online presence. It's not something that comes that naturally to me, although I like to think I'm creative. My subject matter might not be as creative. So I'm looking for interaction on my social media posts, and I suppose any referrals to business owners who are probably in a position where they can't really manage their finances on a day-to-day basis because they've gotten to a certain size but can't afford somebody full-time. I'd like to kind of be speaking to people like that so that I can kind of help them on a part-time basis along their journey. So
And I love that about a lot of our members in Athena is that whether it's HR, accounting, or actually there's loads, that you can be that sort of outsourced resource
yeah.
part of the company's team at the same time, like a coach as well, effectively a business coach. So I think that's great. So where can we find you? You're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook,
Yes,
and it's KD Accounting Solutions actually that you're set up on those as, isn't it?
that's right. Yeah. My website's kdaccountingsolutions.com, and I've got a contact page there as well.
Great, some great ways to connect with you. That's fantastic. As we're recording this, I don't know whether people are watching, but it's a snow day today. So do you have plans once homeschooling is finished to get out in the snow?
We don't have enough snow.
It's sprinkling, isn't it?
Yeah, we might be able to make a mud pie and dust it with some snow, make a chocolate cake. I don't know what
No,
the kids are doing.
tiramisu. There you go. The other way around. I love it.
Yeah, not enough snow here. Not enough for a snowball fight, which is what my children are looking for with me and my husband.
And I love that. I love it remembering that women running businesses from home or in an office and home, but at the same time we're mums and teachers and everything else in between at the same time. So I like celebrating that too. So thank you so much for your time, Kam, and we'll put your contact details. We'll tag you on all of this everywhere. So for everyone else, if you are interested in coming to visit one of our meetings and meeting Kam, then drop me a note. You will be able to contact me through wherever you've found this. Take care. Thank you. Thanks, Kam.
Thanks. Bye bye.